Watched NBA players such as Celtics Shaq, Pistons Tracy McGrady, Hornets Tony Parker, Wizards Jordan Poole, and of course, I'm not even gonna say that name yet. But NBA players when they're later in their career usually ring hunt, such as players like David West, and of course Shaquille O'Neal, who played for the Cavaliers and the Celtics, to try to end off his career with a ring, just so he could tie Kobe Bryant. And some players like Carmelo Anthony just don't want to let go. Like when he's on the OKC Thunder, where he did not want to come off the bench. He felt like he still had enough in him to be a starting player on a championship team, which, as that played out, kind of wasn't true. And there's also guys like AI who just become a journeyman, like he played for the Pistons and the Memphis Grizzlies. And another guy who became a journeyman before he was even washed was Rajon Rondo, playing for teams like the Bulls, the Kings, the Lakers, the Cavaliers, and other teams. And they're just players like Dwyane Wade, who played for the Bulls, and many has forgotten the Cleveland Cavaliers. But with that being said, I'm gonna talk about some of these watch players on their teams in their later career, and then I'm also talk about their best season during their prime. But of course, let's get right into the video. Starting off with Dwyane Wade on the Cleveland Cavaliers. This cast team was weird. It had guys like Dwyane Wade, Jay Crowder, and Derrick Rose. Also had Jeff Green, fun fact. But let's get into Dwyane Wade stats on the Cleveland Cavaliers. So, in the 46 games, Dwyane Wade would play for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He would average 23 minutes, 11 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds, which isn't too bad, but not good enough for what the Cavaliers needed from him to enable to make a finals run. So, by the trade that LeBron told him he got to go, he got traded back to Miami to finish off his career. Let's talk about those 21 games he played for Miami in the 17 to 18 year. So, in Dwyane Wade's 21 games with the Heat in 2018, he would average 22 minutes, 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. So he would go up in points and go down in minutes, but he finished his season off pretty good with the Heat. Now let's move on to the Flash best season of his career, which came in 08-09. This year, Dwyane Wade would average 30 points, play 79 games by the way, average 5 rebounds and 7 assists, and be one of the best two-way players in the game of basketball. And this is also one of the years where he felt like he was robbed of having the MVP award. It was also during the time where he would get into MJ comparisons, because his amazing athleticism and his amazing defense. So another watch player would be Shaquille O'Neal on the Celtics. What a meme. So, like I said earlier in the video, Shaq joined the Celtics in hope of getting a 5th NBA championship so he could tie the great Kobe Bryant. That didn't work out for Big Diesel, but he did end up getting dunked on by Nate Robinson, so that's a plus. So, in 37 games for the C's during the 2010 to 2011 season, Big Diesel would play 20 minutes a night, average 9 points, and 4 rebounds a game. That isn't too bad, but of course, that isn't Big Diesel numbers. And that's not pretty great of a standoff for one of the greatest centers of all time. But let's talk about one of his best seasons, which I don't know which one to choose. Oh wait, I found it. His 1999 to 2000 season, where he would play his most games ever in a single season, which was 79 games, and he would play 40 minutes a night, averaging 29 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists a night. The Diesel was on one this season, and him and the Lakers would win the NBA Finals, kicking off their three-peat. But with that being said, moving on to the next watch players, that being Jordan Poole and the 23 to 24 NBA season, playing for the Washington Wizards. This man haven't even reached 30 yet. Things are not looking too good for him. This season, Jordan Poole has definitely taken a little bit of a hit since leaving the Golden State Warriors. The 24 this season is averaging 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists a night in 29 minutes a game, and have recently just been benched. After playing behind 2 great all-time guards like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, once he finally gets the keys to his own team, he disappoints. At just 24 years old, Jordan Poole has had a huge fall off. But what did you expect a team with Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma gonna do? No one expected much, but people did expect Jordan Poole to be an all-star this year. The way Tyrese Maxey is playing right now, that's what people expected from Jordan Poole this season, but we're just not getting it. In the season prior, Jordan Poole averaged 20 points, coming off the bench, playing behind Stephen Curry. And he would average 2 rebounds and 4 assists, which is more than what he averaged now. Things ain't looking too good for the 24-year-old, but of course that can always pick up next season. Hopefully, he won't be washed. Moving on to the next player, which is Tracy McGrady on the Pistons. Oh man, Tracy McGrady on the Pistons might even be worse than Tracy McGrady on the Spurs. And that wasn't too good. Which, by the way, he was ring chasing that year. He just wanted to get him a ring to add to his resume. But in the 2010 to 2011 season, Tracy McGrady would play for the Detroit Pistons, and he would play a pretty good amount of games, playing 72 games that year, averaging 23 minutes a night with 8 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. That's not too bad for Tracy McGrady, but of course, we're not used to those type of numbers from him, because in one of his best seasons of all time, which came during the 03-03 season, where he would play 67 games, average 39 minutes a night, average 28 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, and be one of the best scorers in today's, well, at that era's game, competing with guys like Kobe Bryant. And even on Christmas night, when he played LeBron James and the Cavs, Tracy McGrady was showing out. But McGrady playing for the Pistons, that wasn't the last team he played for. The last team he ever played for in the NBA season was the Atlanta Hawks, where he would average 16 minutes, 5 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Man, not too bad. That's actually not too bad. But moving on to another watch grade, which is Allen Iverson, AI. In AI's washed season, he didn't play too bad. In AI last season in the NBA, he played for the Philadelphia 76ers and the Memphis Grizzlies. And in the 09-10 season, he played for a total of 28 games. For the 25 games he was on the 76ers, he averaged 31 minutes with 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. And for his 3 games with the Memphis Grizzlies, he would play 22 minutes a night, averaged 12 points, 1 rebound, and 3 assists. That's not too shabby at all for a 6-foot guard on the way out of the league. But of course, we all know Allen Iverson's best season, which came in 2000 to 2001, where he would average 31 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists a night, while bringing his team to the NBA Finals and stealing a game from the Los Angeles Lakers. His team was the only team to have a win over the Lakers during the 2001 playoffs. And now the final washed player I'm speaking on is CP3, not CP0. All right, so CP03 is playing for the Golden State Warriors, and in the 32 games he played, he's averaged 27 minutes, averaging 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists. This man not too long ago was just a starter on an NBA Finals team. Now he comes off the bench for the Dubs. But let's get into his best seasons. So one of his best seasons came in 08-09. He was athletic, fast, great defender, and one of the best passers in the league. And in that season, he averaged 38 minutes, averaged 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 11 assists, and playing a total of 78 games for the Charlotte Hornets. The New Orleans Hornets. He would average all those stats for the New Orleans Hornets. Or was it the OKC Hornets? With that being said, that's all I got for this video. Hey, man, this is one of you. You might want to like us up. Oh, no, that's a choice, but I am out.